Hey everybody, it's Dave Juno, the Meniere's Disease Warrior. How you all doing today? I hope you all having a fantastic day. It's been free day, everything else. I hope it's an awful thing to live with, that we have to live with this. It really is. Um, and I know I post a lot of videos of positivity and say, hey, if you change your thinking, it's easier and stuff like that. And it is true, but a lot of times it's hard to do that. And it was hard for me. Don't think one day I woke up and went, oh, I'm going to change my positive. I'm going to change the thinking of what I can do, not what I can't do. And, da, 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 and one day, and that's it. No, it took, God, 2 years for me to start thinking differently. And, I was in, same thing with you guys. I was always afraid of when the next attack was coming. Even if I had, just tinnitus, I would let it stop me. I would call out sick. From work, or even if like my ears were really full, I would call out sick. I didn't get vertigo or anything, but it was always, but after a while, once I started thinking, because I realized, a lot of times just because I have ear fullness doesn't mean I'm going to have an attack, or loud tinnitus doesn't mean I'm going to have an attack. Tinnitus is debilitating enough as it is. And it took me a while to rethink that too, because I think of it as part of me, as part of my body. It's there. There's nothing I can really do about it. I mean, I've tried the background noises. I've tried this. I've tried that. It's just, Valium might calm it down, but then Valium's going to make me do this. So, yeah, I used to let and no vertigo would ever come. So instead of doing that, I just really, if there's just a tinnitus, and even if it's really loud and it's part of me, I just let it go. It's part of me. It's who I am. It's there. There's nothing I can do about it. Let me go live my life and do what I want. So that was kind of the case this morning. Now, yesterday was a different day. We had a cold front come through at noontime and then another one come in at 4 o'clock. So from 12 to 4, I was like, I know, it's probably might trigger somebody. I'm sorry. So there's been a lot of stress in the house, too, for the last couple of weeks. A lot of things going on in personal life. I'm not going to talk about it, that stuff. But, so today, I had the fullness, and I had the tinnitus, and I was like, I went like, I said to my wife, I'm like, can you stop at the store? Because I could pick up this, this, and this, because I need it for my diet. That I changed my diet a little bit to get my blood sugars down. And she said, oh yeah, I'll go after after I drop off Sam. Sam's my grandson. But then she realized she had to go to the church and do something. So I was like, I went, all right, you know what? I'll go to the store. And she's like, no, I'll go when I go pick up Sam and this and that. I'm like, no, I'll go. You don't need to do everything. I could push myself through. And that's what I did. I had the tinnitus. And the ear fullness, and I literally pushed myself through. I'm like, I'm going to push myself through. That's all it is. It's not vertigo. I'm okay. I can drive. So when I got in the car, I went, ooh, wait a minute. My fishing rod's here. So that my fishing rod kind of cheers me up a little bit, gets me going, right? So, because everybody knows here, I love to fish. I will post a picture of the fish I caught in this video. But everybody knows I love fishing. And it's a great stress release for me now. So I'm like, ooh, I can go fishing. And I went, well, should I? And I went down the street, and I'm driving, and I'm like, should I? I really should just go to the store and come home. And then I'm like, screw it. I'm going to go fish. I'm going to go where it's safe for me to go, which is what I do mostly. But this is like, I'll just go to where it's a little incline, beach type of incline, and I'll go fish. And so that's what I did. I was like, okay, I'll go do that for a little bit. And not like I did the other day for 4 hours. Just, maybe a half hour, an hour. So as I did, I went down for an hour. I don't know how many casts I made, but after about 20 casts, I caught a nice bass. I'll show you a picture of it. I'll put a picture of it somewhere in the video, or maybe in the beginning of the video. So that's what I did. About 45 minutes an hour. Caught nice fish. I was happy. I got another huge bite, but it broke the line, so I don't know what that was. Could have been a snapping turtle for all I know. But so I left, and then I went to the store, and I did some extra walking in the store because I'm like, wow, I need the exercise. I'm feeling now. I'm starting to get a little more energy. Now my ears are still full. My tinnitus is still ramped up. So I went to the store, did what I had to do, came home, made lunch. Okay, took a little break. Tried to take a nap, but lately that's impossible because every time I go to lay down, somebody's waking me up for something. So put the Red Sox game on, watched that for a little bit. Then I made dinner. Said to my wife, I'll make dinner tonight. Don't worry about it. And she was like, okay. So, I made chicken cutlets and roasted potatoes. I cut up a bunch of potatoes, olive oil, all that stuff. Roasted them up. And we had a great dinner. And now I'm making a video. So, and the point of all this is that really I could have took those 2 symptoms that I had and just totally ruined my day. Let it ruin my day. Instead, I just went about my day. And I think a lot of times when we get 1 or 2 symptoms, now I'm not talking about the vertigo. So please don't get that, don't get that in your head. If I had vertigo, I was doing nothing but riding the couch or my bed with a bucket. So I didn't have vertigo. All right. And I'm not telling you if you have vertigo to push through. And I think that was from another video that a person watched and thought that's what I meant. And I was like, no, did you watch the video? Because that's not what I meant. So yeah, you got vertigo or you're dizzy or off balance. No, don't do anything. Rest. That's what you're supposed to be doing. But it was just those 2 symptoms. It was like, okay, I'm going to go to the store and help my wife. I'm not going to let this define my day. And you know what? I had a pretty good day. I'm nice and de-stressed and relaxed now. And hopefully I'll have a good night's sleep. So that's the thing, is we stress ourselves out just because you have 1 or 2 symptoms, and instead of just living your life. And like I said, if you're having a massive attack, rest. That's what you should be doing. And resting is fighting. But see, for me, like I know tinnitus bothers a lot of people, or most people. It doesn't bother me as much because it's part of who I am. So that's how I think of it. Tinnitus is part of who I am. So I just kind of ignore it, to be honest with you. And it takes a while to do that. You can't do that overnight. It took a while for me to change the way I think and change all this stuff. Okay? And the reason why I tell you this stuff is to share my experiences and share what I do, because I could help somebody. And I'm sure I have helped a lot of people from sharing my experiences and maybe trying things that I did, that I do. Okay? I'm not saying what I do is what you should do. I'm not like those people, especially the chiropractic people. I mean, if a chiropractor helps you with your Meniere's disease, that's great. I have no issue with it. But the one thing is, don't tell people they should be doing it. Tell people to look into it, to think about it. Don't tell them to do it. Because I don't care what anybody says. I've got a friend in New Jersey who went to a chiropractor and they did the wrong maneuver. Now the chiropractor was probably a quack, and he's paralyzed for the rest of his life. Guy I used to work with in Philadelphia. Paralyzed the rest of his life because of one manipulation of the bone. So one is, if you're going to think about chiropractor, make sure this guy's got references, good stuff. Doctor has a great track record. Okay? And don't just go to anybody. You might want to ask your own doctor to recommend a chiropractor. But yeah, I mean, I don't tell people what they should do or what to do. I'll share my experience and think about it. If you want to try that, great. If you don't, that's fine too. I'm not here to tell anybody what to do. I'm here to share my experiences, and with my experiences, to help others. That's all. So that's my Thursday. Okay. Hopefully tomorrow I'll feel just as good and be able to do some more fishing. Because I'm hopefully going to meet up with a friend of mine to fish for a little while. And we'll go from there. And like I said, the last couple of weeks is just so stressful. I actually backed out of a speaking engagement that I was supposed to do tomorrow night. because I didn't know what was going to be happening over this weekend. So I had actually backed out of it. Feel kind of bad about it. But the other thing is, what's our biggest trigger? Stress. So if things are going to stress me out and I'm going bing, 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 it's not going to work for me. I'm going to end up being sick. So it's not worth it to be sick. And that's it, folks. Hey, hope you had a great day, great weekend if I don't make another video, and I will talk to you all soon. Take care. Bye.